Alright guys, well I'm back today on 704 gear with a really cool piece of gear that I've been using for a while now and kind of have just taken advantage of. I didn't realize how much I used it until today when I needed it and I didn't have it in my truck. Normally I put this guy in my range bag because it's got a ton of features at a real reasonable price. I'll add the Amazon links in the description below, but what you're getting is a really cool multi-tool under $20. I believe right now it's about $18 with free Prime shipping, but you'll have to click that link and see the price because things are always changing. Let's dig into this SOG multi-tool and talk about all the features that's packed into this little guy at the price point. This guy is called the SOG Micro ToolClip, and it's got a lot of features like I talked about earlier. The first notable feature is the pliers. You pull down on this tab and they're spring-loaded pliers which work really well. A lot of times down at the range you need to tighten bolts or loosen bolts on different type of optics mounts, and this allows you to grab a hold and crank down. And in just daily carry and use at work, it's always nice to have a pair of pliers as well as a pair of wire cutters because I do work as an engineer and occasionally need to cut some wires. It locks into place and it stays fairly solid. You can see it's got a Phillips head screwdriver attached at the end. You can easily pop this guy out and use that to crank down a screw. About the only negative is this occasionally gets in the way when you're screwing something down, but that screwdriver does the job well. It's got a nice clip with a hex head that kind of clips it and holds it in place. Very sturdy, very durable. I've never had any problems with this slipping loose. Moving on to the other side, let's pull out some of the tools. You've got a bottle opener and a flathead screwdriver. Now this is something that I really miss down at the range because a lot of these micro optics to adjust windage and elevation, it's nice to have that tool that you can just kind of clip in and you can click up and down. I forgot it today and I had trouble adjusting the windage and elevation with the spent shell casing, and it took forever. I had to do it with like the back of a pocket knife and I probably boogered up the top. It was really nice to have that flathead screwdriver on the end of that bottle opener. Moving along to the next tool in the kit. This is a file with a larger flathead screwdriver. Now I'm not quite sure what this indentation is, but I believe you could also use this to strike a rod to start a fire when you're talking about like the flint and steel method, so that's pretty cool. And then the next tool is just a knife, and I continuously use this to open packages and things like that. So you can see it's a very versatile tool that you can bring down wherever you go, but this one lives in my range bag because for the price it's really hard to beat. It's a very nice multi-tool to have and it's very slick in its design. I use very specific features on this guy every time I go down to the range, and I couldn't imagine living without it. So if you guys like this, check out that description. You can follow the link and pick you one up for about 17 or 18 bucks. It's a pretty cool product and I look forward to reviewing more SOG items. You know, a lot of times I'll pick these up for Christmas and things like that, or people will buy them for me and I forget to review them on the channel. And I realized how important this was at my daily carry for the range, so I wanted to do a video and share this with you guys. Hope this gives you a high value product to take with you in your EDC life. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.